Don't worry, I've learned my lesson. Welcome back to another episode of Dried Blood, our after-action podcast. This time we are recording, and every time we're recording, we've never not recorded anything. Welcome in. I don't even remember what episode this is, like 12, 13 maybe? It's been crazy. But we are here with Anubis and Big Daddy Tej making his return. How do you guys feel about that D20 Deathmatch? Anubis, how do you feel about winning? This is your first time playing D&D.
It is, actually. It feels pretty good. It was a nice slice of revenge after Warlords. But ask Tej about how that went. But yeah, absolutely loved it. Definitely down to play again. Probably going to make this like maybe a routine, maybe, beating Tej. Feels.
Oh, is that what we're making the routine out of? That's cool. That's cool. Very nice.
Yep, 100%. 100%.
All I have to do is change my voice and you won't beat me next time.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Now, after the show, Tej, you'd started to tease to us that you had a whole spectacle planned had you not died.
Mm-hmm. Right.
What were you
had
thinking?
I not been slashed in the chest by the one axe he had left? Yeah.
It coulda, woulda, shouldas.
I only had 3 big time spell slots, so I was saving the last 2. For what I thought were going to be the last 2. We ended up taking quite a bit of damage very quickly there at the end, and I didn't quite have enough time to build out the whole. But here was my plan. Okay, here was the plan. The first thing I was going to do was go ahead and cast. Let's see, what is it called? I lost it. There it is. True Strike.
True Strike.
For those that are unfamiliar.
Oh, yeah, True Strike.
I gain advantage on first attack roll against target, just to help me kind of seal the deal here at the end.
Mm-hmm.
And that first attack was going to go ahead and be a mind spike.
Ooh.
And that was you reach into the mind of the creature. They have to make a wisdom saving throw or take 3d8. Psychic damage, which he would not have been resistant to, so it would have been freaking awesome.
You know what?
Yes.
I think we go ahead and do that now.
Oh, we do it right now.
Let's do it
worked
right now
okay.
for the what if.
Okay, so the what if. Here's the what if. So I give advantage, right? So then I don't know how that changes.
If he's making a saving throw, then it wouldn't have. True Strike wouldn't apply. It's only to your hits. So he would make a wisdom saving throw, Anubis.
And wisdom is not high for a barbarian.
No, it's not.
What do we get here?
Ooh, a 7.
7. Okay, so you absolutely did not block it, did not dodge it. Nope. So here comes Mind Spike. It would have had to have been over 16 for the save.
Okay.
So then I'm gonna hit 3 d8s.
Ooh.
Oops, that was just 6. The first 3. So yeah, that was 6.
So 10 points of damage.
10 points psychic.
Leaving him.
I don't know how much you had left. What did you have left?
He had 21 points of damage left.
Okay.
Now, if you were to hit him with that spike, 11 with resistance, that's like 22.
But he wouldn't have resistance because it's psychic.
He wouldn't have resistance to the psychic, but he would still have resistance on his other 11.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you hit him with another mind spike.
So then it wouldn't have been a mind spike. But because that would have counted as my action in spell number 2, I also have a bonus action that I can pull from my spells called Shadow Blade.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And that counts as a bonus
Blade
action.
of Gloom.
Yep. This is a big shadowy sword. Simple melee weapon. And 2d8s psychic damage on a hit from that sword as well.
Oh, so man, you had the tools.
I had the tools. We were there, baby.
Psychic damage ability.
You had the tools.
And also,
too late.
Let's see. So 5th or 6th level spell, which is what we are on 5th here for this one. It would have been 4d8s. So to let's see, Shadow Blade.
That thing, yeah.
Yeah, it hits no matter what because at least
well, casting the Shadow Blade that's the spell. You would then have to make attacks with it as if it was your sword.
Okay, so here's the cast. So there's the 4.
Oh.
Yeah. So had you hit him another time, that'd have been 16 psychic damage that he'd been done.
So that was my grand flourish at the end. Was spiking the mind and shadow blading the would have been pretty sweet.
It was truly
by a coin toss.
It really was.
It really was.
That's the beauty of the game, though. The dice and the
yeah.
coins.
And
But to be
reroll
fair,
initiative.
you did roll a lot of high.
I
like,
rolled exceptionally well.
like,
today, yeah.
Actually,
my.
let's note that there was, I would imagine, a record number of 20s and ones.
No ones, yeah. Yeah.
It-
I don't
it
think I
might
rolled
be
any
the
bad.
record.
Honestly,
We'd have to go
Just-
back and
Honestly.
count it, but it might be the record.
Back and forth. I mean,
Wild.
total number. Like, there may have been one where there was like a ton of nat 20s, but nat 20s and nat 1s. You
Yeah.
both were one way or the other. There was very little lukewarm on this end.
I mean,
It's
you
either for sure hitting or not at all hitting sort of space.
you both started with the nat ones on the drinking, like double nat ones at the same time. Like,
Yeah, it turns out neither of you can hold your alcohol.
not when it's poisoned.
Say there was a film on the top.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah,
I was
that's gross.
imagining it being
Yeah.
like it's like a layer of mold has started to grow. It's like you drink it, it's like this little gritty, almost a gritty liquid.
Mhm.
Gritty liquid with a film. That's probably the most disgusting description of something that I would
Yeah,
ingest.
you drink
I've
it, but
ever
it
heard.
feels like sand as you're drinking it, and that's the weird
Oh.
experience.
Disgusting.
Makes me
Well,
think
it's
of
the drink of your ancestors.
it's like
you
drinking
know?
mineral spirits.
That's true. Now, as we wrap up this particular podcast, one of our favorite things to do is give you or your character a chance to say last words to the audience. So we'll start with that who was defeated and then end with our victor. So, Tej or HighFrost, what final words do you have for us?
I came out with my willy swinging, thinking I was something quite impressive. And by the end of it was shown that confidence doesn't hit quite as hard as an axe.
That's fair. That's fair. Having both helps, not just one or the other. Bryltyn, how about you? What say you?
I told him from the very beginning he was going to die, like the rest of his family. And now he's dead. There's not much more to say.
We can for sure say that you are not a liar, sir.
No, very honest man. Very honest man. Did an honest day's work today.
Beautiful. Beautiful. We have to thank you both so much for coming on and putting on such an epic show.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you for having me. Thank you for the invite. Appreciate it.
Awesome, it was a great
This was-
time. We
this
will
was great.
we'll see that you guys next week on the next D20 Deathmatch.